mean, it is Wellness Wednesday. We are live YouTube via YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter on this morning. I just want to pop in really quick. I'm not going to keep you all long. These are for the replay viewers, whoever catch the replay. Thank you for watching the replay and please share. Welcome back to my channel. This is Karen Oliver. Excuse me, you all this morning. Um, you're watching my channel. Karen Oliver and the official coach Karen on YouTube. So Karen Oliver on LinkedIn and the official coach Karen on Twitter and LinkedIn. You all, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for following, and I won't keep y'all long. And so basically, you all, we know that we are doing Devotion Wednesdays, and the title for today is Look How Far You Have Come. Look How Far You've Come. Um, it's amazing because yesterday I was going through my podcast episodes. I was going through some episodes from season one and season two. We're now in season three, and we've, rebranded the name twice because the podcast is an extension of my coaching brand. And so we wanted to get a name that just fit the whole brand, Women Committed to Dreams. So we started out with Women Committed to Life on the first season, and then we switched to, excuse me, then we switched to the Stay True Committed podcast. And so in season three, we are now We Dream because we know that my brand, with my brand logo and everything that fits around the brand, WCD stands for Women Committed to Dreams. Women Committed to Dreams. And so, what better rebranding name to give it would be We Dream Fearlessly. So the podcast name is We Dream Fearlessly now, but I'm just looking back from the episodes when we started out with Women Committed to Life and the Stay True Committed podcast. The Stay True Committed podcast, it was just awesome. And I was just going back over some of the episodes that, they were learning curves, they were learning stages. We talked a lot about leadership, we talked a lot about relationships, and we still talk about leadership, business, relationships, life as a whole. We talk about healing, as a believer, as an intercessor. We talk about just being transparent, all things. We have fun on the podcast. Just, listening to one of the episodes yesterday, I was listening to an episode, which was EP 59 in season two, and it was called Dating at 40. And I had a special guest, one of my classmates, to come on and just share her experiences through being single to being married and to being divorced and finding love again. And so it was awesome. We talked a lot about healthy relationships and unhealthy relationships in season one and season two, actually, because last year we did a panel. And that's definitely what I want to bring to the table. I want to later on when I get the kinks in a row, I want to do another panel, but this time it will not be a relationship panel, it will be like a women's leadership panel. So I will get that together and let you guys know about that as time permits. And it will be virtually for some, but if we can do it openly, we will try to do that. But again, you guys, this is an idea because I know the panels have just been so great and a lot of people loved it. We did it 100% virtually when we were on the the healthy and unhealthy relationship panels in October. So between October the 17th through the 25th, we did a three series. And actually that is still up on my YouTube channel, you guys. So we did do a panel live on my YouTube channel, so that is still available. You will find that, and we had guests to come on. We had we had marital coaches. We had single coaches there. Um, it was great. We had a lot of leadership on there. We had therapists on there. So it was exciting to hear the conversation. So if you have not heard that conversation, go back and watch that on the YouTube channel at the official coach Karen. if you're not following. But again, the topic today is look how far you've come. Like I said, that was just you all an example, of mine of when I actually started out the podcast in May of 2020, and we celebrated 3 years on May the 19th. And there's so many things going on. A lot of us are in, different transition stages, and so my goal was to actually go out for season three and actually tape season three in the studio, in another studio out of state, but wasn't able to do that. And so we are going to be doing some different things coming up, hopefully, prayerfully next year. We will be able to get out more and tape in other studios and record in other studios if time permits, and if all goes well. But anyway, yeah, we just celebrated season three, and like I said, just listening to the episodes back then, having the different conversations with different women. I also interviewed some men on last year, and I want to reiterate, you always think about how far you've come. Always go back and celebrate the wins, and even the ups and downs, even the tests and trials. Just celebrate every milestone, whether something was good during that process or whether something wasn't so good in that process. I want you all to be able to celebrate the wins, celebrate the losses, because the losses is the ones that mature you, that grow you, and be like, okay, where do I gotta pivot? Where do I gotta go next? What mistakes? What mistakes that I should not do again, or what bumps in the road that I shouldn't hit anymore. So it's like in our lives as well as in our business, we hit bumps in the road, but we want to make sure that we are studying, taking notes, and making sure that we're doing things to keep us from hitting certain curveballs in our life. But then again, and also, you all, that's growth. That's growth when we are hitting bumps in the road, and when we're throwing curveballs, we're wondering to ourselves, like, how do I not do this again? But if you don't hit a curveball, if you don't hit a bump in the road, and then how are you going to grow? But like I said, we learn from trial and error. That's just inevitable. That's normal. We learn from trial and error. So I just want you all to take a look back to see, how far you've come. Take a look to see the things that you've explored, the things that you have grown from, matured from, things that you were fearful of that you're not fearful of anymore. Just take a look back and to look at those things and to see how far you come and celebrate every win. We're in different seasons. You all know I talk about seasons. We're in different seasons now. So seasons change. Look at the season that you're in now. You're like, wow, I'm really in this season, right? I remember last season I was there, but this season I'm in a different place. That is a good gesture to reflect on and to think about. Think about the seasons that you've overcame. Think about the different seasons that you had to step into, and you didn't think that you could do it, and you didn't think that you could make it, but you did. You made it. You made it. When you stepped into that, you actually made it. And so I want you all to be encouraged on this morning and to look back at all of the things that you have grown from. Look at what you've built over time. Look at what you've built over the years. Look at what you started. If you go back 10 years from now, go back even 5 years, you'd be like, I wasn't even thinking about this, or I wasn't even thinking about that thing. But you know what? Purpose woke up in you. Purpose woke up, and something inside was like, this is you and you need to do this. Like, this has been waiting long enough. And you took the leap of faith and you started leaping into your purpose. And then your purpose just grew and grew and grew, because it's a process. Like I said, you all. So I want you all to just reflect on today. That is your devotion. Just reflect on today, how far you have come, how far you have grown, how far you have blossomed. Look at the things that, was trying to keep you back. And sometimes you did let things keep you back. But when you look at now, you're like, wait a minute, I was able to pull from that. I was able to move forward. I was able to release things in my life. I was able to let things go that wasn't good for me. And I was able to move into a new future with new people, with new surroundings, with new environment. And it's all about trusting and trusting the process. So just look at how far you've come now. Look how far you have come into today. And so I hope this devotion blessed you all. Feel free to share. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday and make sure you're eating healthy. And when I say that, you all, I'm not saying, you know, go ahead and just, crash. It takes time when you are starting over again or when you're trying to build a healthy lifestyle. Just substitute different things, substitute different recipes, switch it up throughout the day with morning, lunch, and dinner. And I'm sharing this because we know this is Wellness Wednesday as well, and this is your wellness tip today. Just kind of switch it up a little bit. You don't have to just go cold turkey, but you got to make sure that you're disciplined too. And I'm telling myself that too, you guys. So happy Wednesday, and tune in tomorrow for the live podcast, which is premiering on the YouTube channel. So check that out. Check the new episode out. Leave your feedback and let me know what you think. Everybody have a great day and have a great week. Bye.